Simo! Welcome to Tech Tuesdays, a weekly series where we discuss some awesome tech cards as well as help make you a better player. This week's card is Doom Caliber Knight. This awesome card's gonna fuck your opponent's shit up and throw him for a loop. Now, Doom Caliber Knight saw a lot of play back in the old days, and it actually used to be a Shonen Jump prize card. He's a 4-star monster with 1900 attack and 1800 defense. And his effect is when any other monster effect is activated while he's on the field, you immediately tribute off Doom Caliber Knight, negate the effect of that monster, and destroy it. Now, why is this card a good tech card? Well, let's look at some of the best decks of the format right now and see how we can use Doom Caliber Knight to our advantage. Hand Artifact, Trap Tricks, or Hat, and any of its variants are just lurking all around right now. And Doom Caliber Knight is a perfect counter to this deck. If you go first and you summon Doom Caliber Knight, they're going to be put in a really tough spot because if they summon their Myrmilios, the Myrmilio's going to get negated, destroyed, and they're not going to get their search from the Myrmilio. If they have any hands, if Doom Caliber Knight attacks and destroys any of the hands, Doom Caliber Knight will tribute himself off and negate the activation of the hand's effect, and they won't get to search another one. And finally, if they use Artifact Sanctum or bring back the Moraltac in any other way, Moraltac will trigger to destroy something, well, Doom Caliber Knight will chain to that, tribute himself off, negate the Moraltac's effect, and destroy it. This card is such a good counter pick against these decks. Looking at another one of the best decks right now, Infernity. Infernity can go off like no other deck, but Doom Caliber Knight is one of the best ways to counter it. Doom Caliber Knight's really good because if they top deck an Archfiend and activate it, Doom Caliber Knight will tribute himself off, negate the Archfiend, and destroy it. You can also use Doom Caliber Knight to negate Necromancer, you can negate Stygian Street Patrols, you can negate Lavable Chain. Any of their amazing combo pieces are going to get negated. Now let's look at Gear Gear. Even though Gear Gear got hit to 1, it's a deck that's still being played in mass amounts. Now, Doom Caliber Knight can help make that matchup a lot easier, because if you summon Doom Caliber Knight and attack into their Gear Gear armor, even though they're both 1900, so you won't take any damage from the attack, Gear Gear armor is going to activate, and then Doom Caliber Knight's going to tribute himself off to negate the Gear Gear armor and destroy it. So it's a perfect 1-for-1. You can also summon Doom Caliber Knight, and if they happen to not draw an armor, but they have an arsenal, they're not going to be able to tribute off the arsenal to summon a Gear Gear armor from their deck, because Doom Caliber Knight will tribute himself before they even get the chance to do that. And Doom Caliber Knight can totally put a halt on decks like Lightsworn and Sylvans. Because with Curry Bandit, if you go first and you play your Doom Caliber Knight, they're not going to be able to Curry Bandit, because if they summon it and activate its effect, Doom Caliber Knight's going to trigger himself off, negate Curry Bandit's effect, they don't get to mill 5, and you're just in a perfect spot because you got rid of one of the best power cards. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think about Doom Caliber Knight. I was testing this card at my locals the other day, and this card is amazing. It puts in so much work, and it really makes your opponent think for how they're going to get around such a powerful card. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. We'll see you next week.